Cocaine drip, acid on my raincoat, bitches in my trip. All bought and paid for, almost let the thoughts infiltrate my brain though. Say my dad's a cop cause I think fake friends might be plain clothes. Angle, bitch, what's your angle? Chilling with my baby niece, I'm higher than a plane go.
Good morning, diamonds and beans. Well, it's more like afternoon, but whatever. Anyways, I'm just sitting over here watching some Clarence TV, Queen Naja's booth thing. So, doing that, and you know what? I was watching this Dear Old Nicki video. Y'all remember that song by Nicki Minaj? So, all I gotta say to the old me is, dear old me. As you can see right here, this is how I grew. This is what I was before. This is what I am now. So, dear old me. Girl, you came a long way. You've overcame some obstacles. You've done it all. And now, you're a mama. You got one thing that you always wanted to be. So, you gotta thank God for that. You didn't see it coming. But now, you're overcoming some battles. And diamonds and beams, certain things I will share with you, and certain things I like to keep private. You know that, right? So, I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. You've come through some mighty big trials and tribulations. And you overcame emotional and physical abuse from your ex. Bet y'all didn't know that, huh? You survived getting your ass beat by a man. No, let me rephrase that. By a boy who thought he was a man. He wasn't a man. He was a coward. And this goes out to every one of you diamonds out there. If you're suffering in an abusive relationship, let me tell you a little story about how I overcame it. I was at my crib. I was pregnant with my daughter. This boy that I was seeing at the time was sniffing Wellbutrin. And he had 240s. He cracked those over my head while I was sitting. Then after that, I got up and I stood by the wall. And he punched the wall that I was standing at. And then I had my sister was sitting outside my apartment and she heard the whole thing. Next thing I know, my homegirl was walking down the hallway, my hallway, of the apartment building that I was living in. And then she was with her ex, and her ex was a security guard. There was 4 Hells Angels. And they came there to, like, ride through, like, come and protect my ass. My homegirl, she said to me, you need to tell him that it's over. That was one of the hardest moments that I had to overcome. My heart was pounding fast. I was scared. And if you're scared, I understand. But you need to do it. I did it. And look at where I am now. I'm a mother again. Something I never thought that I would be. So, if I can overcome it, you can overcome it too. Alright? So, that's what I have to say right now. I got the biggest headache of all time right now. I've been in and out of the hospital. I just came back from the hospital. My ankles are killing me because the chairs there are uncomfortable. And what the hell happened to my phone? Oh, anyways. The chairs there are uncomfortable, so I twisted my ankle. But my stubborn ass, is going back over there. Even with a twisted ankle. And my ass is going back over there with a twisted ankle. Not only that, but I've been wearing, like, my heels again. So I think that was part of the problem. Like my boots. These boots right here. These boots right here. Yeah. I've been wearing them, like, non-stop because when I was pregnant, you know I was wearing sneakers, and I hate sneakers. So I'm celebrating by wearing my heels again. Back to the diamond. Alright, getting dressed up, all that stuff. So, cheers to the old diamond. Or the diamond. So, this headache is killing me. Just waiting for baby daddy to get back, obviously. Here's an interesting tidbit. When I was at the hospital, I ran into somebody that shocked the shit out of me. It was one of my ex's friends. So I was kind of shell-shocked. And he was like, where you been? Clearly I've been here. Because my child's here. And he's like, what's new? I was like, oh, you know, had a baby. And he's like, what? I didn't know you were pregnant. You weren't supposed to know I was pregnant. Don't nobody else know. That's why I kept it a secret for so long. You know? So, yeah. And my little man is doing so good. Y'all, this heavy. Where the fuck is it? Nobody knew I was pregnant until I was ready to announce my pregnancy. Y'all didn't know until I announced it. To this point, some people still don't know that I had my baby. But after y'all see this, y'all will know. And y'all are gonna be surprised. And I gotta give a huge shout out to Nessa, because she's been my ride or die bitch since she found out I was pregnant. And the way that I told her, I will never ever forget. Because what I did was I told her over the phone, I was like, girl, can you get on Messenger? She's like, yeah. So I sent her my ultrasound picture and the heartbeat. And she's like, what? Wait, whose baby is that? I was like, two and two together. She's like, what? You're pregnant? I was like, yeah. And she's like, no wonder you haven't been, like, coming out to the clubs with me, girl. I was like, girl, I'm pregnant. I'm, like, 6 months pregnant. And I couldn't. I ain't gonna put my baby in jeopardy. But, yeah, that's how I told Nessa how I was pregnant. So, now, whew, why am I so out of breath? Why is my head killing me? Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna see you in a little bit because my head is pounding. And I'm going to be taking some Tylenol to help ease the pain. So I'm gonna holler at you in a little bit.
Beautiful.
Baby daddy's here. Guess what?
What?
I thought I was tired before. Come over here.
What?
I thought I was tired before, but that was just play tired. This is the real thing. Like, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Having a kid is like a beautiful thing, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just gonna get more tiring.
Yeah.
But it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Oh, it's raining.
Not surprised. Are you?
Well, this weather has been menopausal, so.
Yeah, it has.
Like, it was so nice today, but then all of a sudden, like, rain. I'm surprised it's not the S word. I refuse.
Not say that.
Yeah, I refuse to say that word. But,
Some parts of the world have it worse than us, so I'm not really complaining. Although it sucks because we haven't really had much of a break other than the last 7 hours have been sunny.
yeah.
And now it's pissing.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. So we're gonna have dinner in a bit.
I'm just glad I'm not at work.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd be soaked right now. I'm miserable.
And I don't want that.
Shit, me neither.
But so far, our experiences out here have been good, I think.
Okay.
There's been some ups and downs, not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's like a curveball because he's going at his own pace, right?
Yeah, and it's better here because they have everything they need in worst case scenarios.
Yeah, like there's been people who have been here for like 18 years, 20 years, whatever.
That have to come back
Yeah.
and do programs and everything for their kids because they're sick differently.
Yeah.
And some of them it never
Ends.
ends.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate for those families, but because of places like this, they're capable of doing it and living, because if not, they would have to go pay for hotels every single day and all the expenses like food and everything, and nobody would be able to do it.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't be able to do it. There'd be people sleeping in the hospitals, literally living there sleeping, like posting up on a chair sleeping.
Like
so,
I was doing when we were at
Like
the
when
other
we're-
one. So. But there's also been people who have been commenting saying that I look like I didn't have a baby. You tell me.
Nope.
But the stretch marks are still there.
Oh, wow. What do you expect? You're only 2 months in.
Yeah.
And you haven't had much of a life. You've been stuck here.
Like, our life has been on pause for the last 2 months. But,
You got all the breastfeeding
yeah.
schedules and all
Yeah,
that
and I've been
shit
pumping like crazy.
and the hormones and everything. It's just different for you right now.
Yeah, but I've been walking like non-stop, back and forth,
I
keeping.
got a tournament coming in 3 hours.
You do? That's
Yeah.
good.
It's fun. It's better than just the ones that I have.
Yeah. But,
You're doing good, though.
huh?
I said
2 months. Oh, 2 months post-op.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because...
2 months and a week.
Oh, wow.
Well, 2 months and 5 days. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. But I had a horrible, like, I wouldn't say a horrible birth. I gave birth in like 2 hours, I was told. And
No, the birth was quick and easy. It was easy and quick, like the baby coming out, because it had cut your stomach open and pulled the baby out. But the whole scenario of you giving birth and then having to be sedated and having a tube shoved down your throat and all that kind of stuff, like,
yeah.
how long you had to go through that, it was like
And
quite the long birth.
yeah.
Like, the birth happened quick, but the actual procedure lasted a long time.
Yeah, and I was like comatose basically. Well, I was in a coma because of
Pretty
the
much comatose, too.
because I was given what was it? I can't pronounce that word.
Fentanyl drips.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end this. We're gonna go see our baby, eat and see our baby. Say bye.
Bye.